She got blood cold as ice and a heart made of stone, but she keeps me alive. She's the beast in my bones.
This question gets brought up a lot of the time by people who are struggling on the ladder, and they feel like it's because of their teammates, and in specifically, they tend to get little kids or whatever their excuse is. In the gaming community, people tend to refer to the younger players as squeakers. And I was live streaming on Twitch last week, and someone asked in the chat, what do you do when you have a squeaker on your team? Honestly, I'm a little puzzled why people even ask questions like this, because I figured that the answer is obvious. But I'm going to go ahead and make this video because I feel very strongly about the fact that people pick on the younger kids. Now you see, back in the day when I first started playing, I'm from the Call of Duty Xbox 360 community. And yeah, I grew up playing Xbox 360, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and we had voice chat. I was very young in those days. I had the super high voice. People would get annoyed with me whenever I spoke. So eventually I just made it so that I couldn't hear anyone in any of the lobbies. I just made it so I could only hear my friends talk. But consistently I could show over time that I was the best player in the lobby. Consistently through my Xbox, quote unquote, Xbox 360 career of just playing random team deathmatches, I was usually first place in the lobby. I was good at Call of Duty, what can I say? But now here I am, and I'm not some grand old adult, I'm just 19 years old. I see in my games, whenever we get someone that sounds like they're a little younger, people pick on them and they say, oh my god, we got a squeaker, and like they're saying it in the voice chat so that the younger kid can hear it. And if there's one thing that pisses me off, it's when people bully, and it's when people do stuff like this, which honestly I would just consider this straight up bullying. So in short, what do you do when you have someone that's younger on your team? The answer is absolutely nothing different. You treat them how I talk about them, like everyone else, man. Show them respect. Just talk to them normally. You don't have to go out of your way to do something different, and I hope you didn't click on this video thinking I was going to say, oh, make sure that you mute them first. Like, no, dude, like, you're going to talk to them just like you would anyone else. I don't know why this even has to be a topic. I don't know why people even pick on them, and I hope that when you are in your games that you're standing up for these younger players. Because it sucks that their confidence has to get destroyed, and I see it in my comment section all the time. The younger kids say, I don't even join the voice chat because I know I'm going to get picked on. Like, that is really upsetting to me. And I hate that the online gaming culture has just turned into this because I had to do the same thing. When I played on my Xbox, dude, I never was in the team chat. Like I said, I made it so that I can only hear my friends talk, or I was usually just, and if you guys remember Xbox back in the day, it was just you joined the party, which was just like your team chat between friends. And this is something where I'm just quite disappointed with people that I find in games because it's like so if you play Diamond and above, usually you don't hear as many people that sound like they're younger just because the younger players tend to play at the lower ranks. So when I'm on the Nateson account, I tend to hear it a lot. So when I join a game, usually I'm the first one to say something. I usually tell everyone, hey guys, what's up? Who's ready to take this W? I just say something stupid like that just so people start talking. And then you hear like a younger kid maybe respond and he'll say something back. Then you'll hear a teammate say something like, why do we always get the squeaker, dude? And then he's sitting here acting like, okay, everyone's on the same page with me. We might have a couple of teammates that agree with him, and they're pissed off that they have someone who's younger. And then I have to stand up for the kid because I'm not just going to let him take that and no one stand up for him, because usually they're not going to stand up for themselves. When I was that young, I wasn't going to stand up for myself. I usually just, like I said before, I'd just leave the team chat or whatever, or mute everyone. If you're one of the people that's being disrespectful to the younger kids just because they're a younger kid, please knock it off. It's not cool. And you better hope that if you're doing this stuff, you better hope that I'm not on your team able to hear it. There are very few times Nateson truly gets angry at this game or the people in the game, and that would be one of the times, and it would be a shame if you had to be on the end of my wrath. So that's really all I have to say about that. It's just, really guys, don't say anything disrespectful to people who are younger. We definitely had to start somewhere when it comes to gaming, man, and it's a shame that they have to go through this stuff because they should be confident when they're playing these games that people are going to treat them like adults. And so while we're on this topic of, I guess we'll just call it like a bullying topic almost, occasionally you will hear someone that has a speech impediment or if people just talk funny. This is more of a rare occasion. Honestly, I can only remember one time it's happened to me. But man, if you hear someone that just talks funny, the speech impediment, whatever, don't say anything about it. Like, this isn't hard. You're still talking to real people. Would you say that in front of them right to their face. I understand we're on the internet and anonymity can just kind of take control of people sometimes, but there's no excuse for the way that you should be talking to people. There's absolutely no reason you should be flaming them for the way they talk or saying anything disrespectful or just making them feel terrible about something like they can help the way they talk. So I think I really grew out of it as I got older, but man, I used to struggle pronouncing a lot of my words. And sometimes you'll still hear me struggle with some words, especially with words with the letter R. I used to have a really hard time pronouncing, and I'm not sure why, but I guess it was just kind of like a speech impediment thing I had. And you still hear me mess up all the time on words, but I definitely know what it's like to be ridiculed for the way you talk. But again, and if you're out there with a speech impediment or whatever, when you get older, sometimes you grow out of it, and you just kind of, I don't know. At least that's what happened to me. So you have stuff to look forward to. This video and this topic in general, anything to do with bullying really, is just really personal, and I really hope I was able to get a message out there to at least one person that's maybe act like this in their games before, and now they realize, okay, that's really not cool of me, and I'm going to stop. That's really all I want to come out of this video. I want people to understand that you can't be talking down to people because they're younger, or if they have the speech impediment or whatever. There's no reason to talk to them like that. Just treat them like everyone else. Be respectful to everybody. There's no reason to start an unnecessary conflict between your teammates just because of something stupid and petty as this, man. Because who cares how old or young someone is? Who cares the way they talk, man? We're here to play Overwatch, man. That's what we all want to do. We love the game. We want to win. Work with your team and don't judge them, please. Because if you go through my streams, you go through my VODs, if you're ever in game with me, you hear me talk personally in game, you will know I have never ever talk down to someone because of their age, judging them for whatever reason. Guys, I'm telling you, just be respectful. That's all I have to say in this video. I'm here to stand up for the younger kids that get picked on all the time. But if you play in an area where you have lots of people that sound like they're younger and someone starts picking on them, please stand up for them. And I hope that you will be a witness to your teammates, that you are mature and calm, and that you will stick up for these kids when they're getting picked on. Now again, like usual, I'm going to be live on Twitch. I'm going to put a link in the description. As soon as this video goes live, I'm starting the live stream. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Into the iris.
Oh, let's break it. Hey. Oh, let's break it. Damn.
I'm about to have ult. I'm about to have ult again. Oh, keep going, dude. There's a soldier behind. Alright, never mind. We got this. Nice. Victory. I made it to Masters, boys.
Oh, nice. Your first time? That's awesome.